Heidi Lewis. Today I'm going to show you how to paper piece together these green striped pants for my International Scrapbook Day Challenge. For this project, I'm going to be using the March main kit and the February color kit. To start off, I have printed the illustration onto a 12 by 12 paper using a large format printer. I measured the width of the pants to get a sense of the size I needed to trim down my pattern paper. So I'm cutting 2 strips of the striped paper in the March main kit, and each strip is 3.25 inches wide. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fussy cut the shoes from the illustration to use as a pattern to cut out my pattern paper. If you don't have a large format printer, you could just print the illustration on 8.5 by 11 paper and just realize that your scale is going to be a little bit smaller. So once I have the shoes and the strips of paper cut out, I'm just placing them on a plain white cardstock background, and I'm just trying to figure out the placement on my background. You'll notice in the illustration that one of the shoes is partially cut off, so I addressed this problem by just bringing the shoe to the edge of the paper, and then I keep little photo templates in my desk to help me decide which size of photo I want. So I think 2 3 by 4 photos are going to fit nicely on the page, and then I marked where my pants and shoes were going to go with a pencil so that I could plan where I was going to place my mixed media. I'm doing my go-to technique where I'll use a fan brush to apply the powder, and then I just wet the powder down with a water bottle, and then I just keep adding more powder and color until I'm happy with the placement. While the mixed media is drying, I'm going to move on to the next step in the process, which is recreating the shoes. I'm using the cutouts from the illustration as a template, and I am tracing them onto the back side of the pink and yellow ombre paper. I thought this paper was the perfect choice because it's actually a similar color to the original illustration. I like to rough cut out my shape first, and then I go in and fine tune it with the scissors. This way I don't have to deal with trying to cut out this huge sheet of paper. Once my mixed media background is completely dry, I can start to assemble the paper pieced pants. I'm using Barely Art's liquid glue to adhere down each pant leg. I made sure to leave the bottom edge of each pant leg free of glue. This way I'll be able to tuck the shoes up underneath the bottom edge of the pant. I like to make sure that the edges are completely dry and secure before I flip the paper over and trim off the excess paper. I also use the Barely Art's liquid glue to adhere each shoe into place. Right now the shoes look pretty plain Jane, so we're going to use the template, the same one that we used to cut out our pattern paper, to add stitching holes to the shoe. Alternatively, you could even hand draw your own fun design onto the shoe. I don't use anything fancy to punch my holes. I just use a We Are Memory Keepers foam mat and my Cricut weeding tool. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how to add the hand stitching in case you haven't done that on a layout before. So I measured an arm's length of DMC embroidery floss in color 209. I picked this lovely purple color because it's going to pop and contrast against the pink and yellow of the shoe. I tied a knot at one end of the thread, and then I'm going to thread my needle on the other end. Once my needle is threaded, I'm going to bring the needle up through the back side of the paper, and then I pull my thread all the way through, and then I go down through the next hole and pull the thread until it's taut, and then I go up through the next hole, and then I'm going to bring my needle back down through the hole I just came through, and then I'm going to come up through the next hole, and then we go back down through the hole we just came through, and you just repeat this step over and over until the entire shoe is stitched. I finished hand stitching the shoes off camera. I also added some machine stitching to the pants. I did a zigzag strip between each of the stripes on the pants. I think the machine stitching gives the pants a fabric-like texture, which I love. My embellishing style is that I like to frame out my photos with embellishments. I fussy cut some flowers from the floral paper to layer around my photos. I brought in the globe from the January kits because it goes with the travel theme of the photos. I also brought in the roller skates. I thought that was a fun touch because they go with the theme of it's a picture of shoes. And then I brought in florals and butterflies because that goes with the nature theme. I brought in a little ticket ephemera because you need a ticket to get into Yellowstone Park. I like to secure all of my embellishments with Barely Art's liquid glue so that they will last for a long time. I do pop up some of the elements with little round foam stickers, and this just adds a little touch of dimension. I love to add sequins. It just adds another layer of sparkle and shine, which makes the layout more interesting. It's almost a compulsion at this point that I have to add sequins to my layouts. So if you have any questions about my embellishments or how or why I did them, you can always drop a question in the comments and I'd be happy to answer. Anyways, here is the finished layout. I love how it turned out. It's just happy and springy, and it's just really colorful and bright, which I love. So I hope you enjoyed watching this process video. Don't forget to use my coupon code Heidi Lewis in all caps to get 10% off of your hip kits in the shop. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.